Good morning, everyone. I'm waking. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. Barely, but I'm awake. I'm good, thank you. I've taken my meds. I haven't kicked in yet. Um, actually, I left my coffee out in the kitchen. I should probably go get my coffee. You know what? This is what husbands were made for. Um, getting up and leaving my stream 30 seconds after starting it is just not good form, I don't think. Can please bring in my coffee at your convenience. Funky punky. Delightful. All right. Hello, Herman. Yes, you're a very good boy. All right. Oh, hey, Nox. Alrighty. Oh, I should also put my actual Twitch chat up too, because that's kind of important. There we go. Oh, it's all happening. Look at me getting used to using stuff. And then there's that. All right. Oh.
What?
At last, you are prepared, young
Oh, what are they?
Commander, what is that?
I don't know. What is that?
May we converse? Your myriad accomplishments thus far are nothing in comparison
I want
to
eternal
that which you
glory.
now...
The patterns on that drapery. The secret gifts of the veil.
Well, let's just say the rules have lately changed. Those gifts, as you refer to them, are yours.
Perhaps a test merely of greed and arrogance. To
Come on, don't be such a baby.
I mustn't look.
Cease messing with that thing.
All right. So I think I have to actually turn
There's fear in the air.
turn those up, maybe? I'm not sure. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to unlock them? I need to unlock them. The sound effects. Oh, is the game a bit loud? If the game's loud, I can turn it down. Okay.
Hello there.
Ta-da.
Garlic.
Ta-da. There we go. I need to grow some stuff. Go. Phantasmic.
I never could delve into the abyss of the subconscious with you, O Sleep. With my brother, the path was so clear.
Okay. Alright, I'm just getting my head around what I'm doing again, and I'm still waking up.
Death, we can but strive to know each other well.
I understand that it is 1:15 midday, and that I should be well awake by now, but, you know, someone stayed up too late playing Phasmophobia last night.
Our strength shall never.
It was me, just in case that wasn't clear. Hey, Kels. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Pick up the rubbish. 1 rubbish, 2 rubbish, 3 rubbish, 4 rubbish.
Great job as much as I probably...
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come...
You know,
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
she is dramatic. She is dramatic.
Don't mind me, everyone.
I have noticed she's trying to be nicer to me when we're trying to murder each other when we're fighting, though, in that particular boss fight. So that's something. I'm making progress. I can fix her, I swear. Oh, I see. Kels, that sounds good. But now you remind me that red frog lollies exist, and now I want some. But not like I want like the retro version of the red frogs, not like talking about the lollies. Like not like the you know, the modern day equivalents. Alright, let's try using the skulls. Do you remember? Yeah, okay. I remember how to use these, that's fine. Yeah, you can still get them, but I don't think you can get them in normal grocery stores. You have to like find an actual like... I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. What do I need? I need to work out what I need for my crafting recipes, and then I need to go get them. Oh, okay, I can't look now because she's using it. Well, that's rude. They have absolutely changed them. Like, they have... I understand, Jay. I understand completely. They have absolutely 100% changed them. Where are we? Oh, okay, so I have no... Alright, okay. I'm just getting my head around what I'm doing. Again, don't mind me. I think we... Well, let's just do a warm-up. Let's go down. Let's do a warm-up run by heading down. Should we put some fear on? Maybe we should put some fear on. So these are modifiers that like upgrade the difficulty of the run in order to gather like some additional materials. So I think I will do that. I think if we go, all foes have plus 10% health, and all foes deal plus 20% damage. I think that, oh, that's too much. Yeah. That just adds a little bit of difficulty.
The rains return.
Oh, and I didn't even look at what item I had on me, but probably the Hephaestus one. What are my specials? I don't want that. I think if we go Anvil Ring. Yeah, that's a good choice to start with. Like, nice lot of flat damage.
Why, thank you.
Ta-da! How come you get super emotional after taking stimulants? Okay. So I can only provide like a very general answer on like why that may be the case. And if you have any concerns, you should speak to your doctor. But when the intended effect of stimulants is that it increases your use of your own like dopamine and noradrenaline within your brain. And both of those things impact how you regulate emotions. And one of the like most notable areas of the brain that it affects is the amygdala, which is sort of responsible for having like your regulating your fight or flight response and anxiety and things like that. And so when what is very likely happening, but again, if you have any concerns, speak to your doctor, is that once you've taken your stimulants and they kick in, the sudden uptake of that dopamine and noradrenaline is like just causing you to have that emotional response, right? And that can be different in everyone. In some people, it can like make them feel a bit muted, and in some, it can like trigger that emotional response. Yeah, but definitely something to speak to your psychiatrist about. Like even if it's not really causing you a problem or whatever, like just noting to them that that's happening. The other thing is that effect can vary as well. Like if you are a haver of ovaries, that effect can vary based on where you are at in your menstrual cycle or where your hormones are at on any given day. It can have like a really big impact on that. Alright, I don't know how helpful that is, but that's what I got for you. But it's not like a completely unusual response. But definitely something worth mentioning to the psychiatrist managing your meds. Thank you for the rose, Candace, and thank you for the rose, Kels. Whee. And the kitty cat! Look at the kitty cat, it's so cute! Oh. Actually, that is... Hang on a sec, that is not working. Why is that thing not working? Let me fix that. Actually, so many things are not working. Alright, give me a moment. I need to refresh some stuff. Hello? Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't turned this on. It would help if I did that. I knew I was missing something this morning. I'm like, that stream was too easy to set up. Are we... Yep, there we go. That working? Oh, there we go. That's how things are happening. Bear with me one moment. Oh, it's not going to let me refresh that while I'm live. That's annoying. I might have to restart my stream. Oh no, I'm going to have to restart my stream. Oh no, disaster. Oh my goodness, thank you for all the gifts though. Oh look, there's another cute little kitty. Oh no, it's starting to work. Okay, Tamagotchi time. Okay, it's just taking a second to catch up is all. Yep, okay, the hearts are working, that's all working. But the fireworks went on. Alright. You know what, we might just give it a minute to... All my little effects things were turned off, and because I forgot to turn them on before the stream. So we'll just give it a sec to catch up. Okay. What on earth was I doing with my life? I was playing Hades. Don't mind me, I'm still waking up for the morning. Okay, obviously we're picking the hammer because that's just the only choice to make in this circumstance. Alright, so the only goal of this run is to warm up for the day. We don't need to emotionally tie ourselves to any outcome, even though I'm secretly hoping I go all the way. Good morning, Elmir. No, Amir. Wait, no. Hang on a sec. It's very small. Amir, there we go. That's better. I like all the kitty cats this morning. There we go. The fireworks are working. Thank you, Nox, for the gifts. Goodness, everyone's very gifty this morning. Thank you. I think if we gain +2 shells, that seems nice. Or specials dealing +600 damage to armor, though. That's hard to argue with. Let's take that one.
How's that for you, Revol?
Yeah, that's hard to argue with. Thank you for the gift, Nox. Okay, ta-da! Ah! Ta-da! Success! Oh. Perfection. Well, I think we're going for a Hephaestus build today, so we're just going that way. That's just what we're doing. Alright, that went pretty smoothly. Let's just finish off these bad boys. Perfection.
What say you, Homer?
No, I'm gonna save my nectar. Oh, Nox, that was a big gift, actually. Holy crap. Thank you. My specials can cause a blast that deal 500 damage in the area. That's kind of nice with my armor piercing special. So we're going to go with that one. It's also, I think, levels are really important on the Hephaestus boons. That's the word. That's the word we're looking for.
My fangs aren't venomous, I swear. How fares the big witch, but
Headmistress seems...
and why ever not? I'd always want to hear the honest truth from you.
I know that's not a very smart choice, but I'm doing it anyway. I just want the money, even though it may not last very long. Oh, crap, like that. I just lost like half of it just then. Well, okay, it's almost gone completely. Alright, it definitely wasn't the smart choice. Maybe we can go into Charon and he will sell some armor to...
Hail, boatman.
No, he did not. Okay, well,
Can't hide from me.
I'm still waking up. What do you want from me? I'm a human being.
It's over.
This is for you.
Were you expecting some...
Hi, Aphrodite. I mean, I think we just get shameless attitude, no? It's just what we're doing.
Should be useful.
And we want that one, and we want that one. Hello.
Yes, my lord. I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus...
And does that take away the rest of my armor? It might. No, okay, I get to keep my armor. It attacks my life directly. Well, that's nice. Thank you for the kitty cats, Candace. God, everyone's very gifty this morning. Thank you. It's very, very flattering. Oh, and look at the little, I haven't, is that like an ice creamy love heart thing? Or like cotton candy or something? It's hard to see from here because the display is so tiny. Yes. Yes, I just want that one for my Fated Prophecy list, if nothing else. How bad could having Inferno bombs tossed at me be? Probably not that bad, right? Probably not that bad. Isn't normal to be anxious waiting for a report. Look, yes. Yes, I mean, okay, so anxiety, right? Think about anxiety as a very important human emotion that was absolutely essential, as like humans were evolving into what they are, right? Like if you have, you know, even just pre-human beings, right? If you think about evolution, right? And you have, I'm going to use humans as an example, right? And you have two human beings, right? They both live in a cave. And there's a tiger that lives nearby that will absolutely mess you up the moment it gets, right? Who's more likely to survive? The one that's anxious about it or the one that's not anxious about it? The human being that's anxious about it, right? The one that's not anxious about it, they're not going to take any action to prevent themselves getting eaten by the tiger. But the one that is anxious about it is going to, like, stay away from the tiger or have weapons to defend itself from the tiger or whatever, right? This is very, like, poor, rudimentary example, but anxiety is very important because it helps us respond to threats and helps prevent bad things from happening. And when you apply that to waiting for a report, because anxiety presents very, very differently in like modern day life, right? We're anxious about vastly different things than anxiety was originally intended for. But your well-being and safety, to a degree, hinges on this report, right? And so it makes sense that the outcome of the report, like, you're anxious about it, and your brain is doing what it's designed to do and keep you on alert for threats, right? Because the outcome of that report is potentially the difference between threat and safety for you. And so your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to be doing there. It's just like, it doesn't sort of feel that way, right? Because it's quite easy to get into a spot of like, oh, it's just a report, I don't have to be anxious about it. Well, like in the context of what safety and well-being means in like modern day society, like an anxiety response yeah, it's very, very reasonable. So for an assessment and diagnostic report, that like depends on what you're being assessed for. Like whether it's autism, ADHD, both, or another neurodevelopmental disorder. They're all different, and they all have different requirements, and they all take different amounts of time. If we're so Blackbird Psychology, like the clinic that I own, it does not. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kizzy. It does not do ADHD only assessments most of the time, because generally the desired and accepted treatment for ADHD is medication, and we can't prescribe. But we do autism assessment, and we do autism and ADHD combined assessment. And all of the prices are on our website. I believe the combined assessment, it's like the autism assessment specifically. That's the really, really pricey one. I believe that the combined assessment is around $3,000. I think it's the whole entire process is $3,100. And that's a lot of money. That's like a huge amount of money. And we're absolutely not the cheapest place to go. Like if budget is your number one concern, yeah, don't come to us. Go somewhere else. It's we cost what we do because of like how thorough and comprehensive our reports are. And so we include like a functional assessment, we include like a strength-based section, we use like multiple internationally recognized assessment tools.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thank you for the follow. And we have like the like support recommendations as well. So it covers you in like every possible context. So like that report can be used in court. It can be used in family court. That report can be used with Centrelink and the NDIS. That report can be used to just learn more about yourself. That report can be used with educational institutions. It like covers like every single possible context in like great detail. Like our reports like go into the like tens of thousands of words. And not everyone needs that. But that is like the specific niche of autism assessment that we offer. Yeah, and what we do as well is we do like an initial consultation process. So part of that cost is just the initial consultation, where before you actually commit to like the assessment process and paying for an assessment and report, it's you get like professionally screened by one of our therapists who will screen you for both autism and ADHD. And we sort of discuss like, okay, what are you wanting to get out of a diagnosis? What are you wanting to get out of a report? And we examine like whether an assessment is warranted based on initial screening. Because some people like after the initial screening, like it doesn't look like maybe getting an autism assessment is worth the time and the stress and the money. Like it's better to, like in that case, it might be better for them to find that out before they like chuck $3,000 towards the problem. And some people just kind of they don't like necessarily want a full assessment. They, like, some people benefit from just having the initial consultation because it's like, yeah, in this case, an autism assessment, like, is warranted in terms of, what, like, the diagnostic outcome may be. But because maybe they have, like, a lower support needs presentation, like, that's all they needed to know. They just needed to know that, okay, cool, these traits, am I just imagining, am I just talking myself into them? Like, is this actually indicated or not? And they might not need the full diagnostic assessment. It's, and, like, you know, we obviously can't diagnose in that first initial session or whatever. But, like, can give, like, a more accurate professional indication. And sometimes that's just enough for people. Like, it's like, okay, cool. Like, what we can say is you have a lot of autistic traits. Like, we can say that, whether that means an autism diagnosis, like, cool, we can't say until we're on the other side of the assessment. But even that's enough for people to, like, take that, like, that, to get that validation and take that away with them and make, like, adjustments to their everyday life. But they don't need a diagnosis to make. Like, it's like, that can help them. Sometimes that's what people need to, like, just give them the emotional comfort to identify with the neurodivergent community, or, like, I am going to wear headphones when I'm at my desk at work, or that kind of thing. Why is there only 12 questions for an ADHD test? So a full ADHD assessment is, like, significantly more than 12 questions. Some of, like, the lighter screening tests will be a lot less than 12 questions. And some assessment tools may be split up into 12 sections, but is far more comprehensive than just, like, an actual assessment's far more comprehensive than just 12 questions. I am autistic and ADHD myself. So yes, plenty of lived experience. Where am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yes, that's right. What did I just pick? Sorry. Yeah, okay.
Safe in the circle. Who broke my suit?
Yeah. I mean, if it was 12 questions, I would have certainly hoped that each of the individual questions would have been, like, explored in detail. Like, each question would not just be, like, a yes or no one sentence kind of answer. It would be like, question, okay, cool, let's go through several examples, let's talk about that and explore that, and then, like, next follow-up question. Like, there's literally, in ADHD, there's, like, 18 standard diagnostic criteria. There's, like, 9 for inattention, 9. There's more diagnostic criteria involved in that, but, like, when you're looking at the basic traits, there's 9 inattentive, 9 hyperactive. Like, you would at least want one question to explore each of those. Bridgerator. Ooh, that's a cool name. Do you like bridges? In my previous career, I was a civil engineer. I used to build bridges. I used to help engineer bridges. I like bridges. Don't want Hermes or Charon? I spent all my money. I think I'm gonna go Hermes Boon. Oh, Kizzy, sorry, I just saw your message now. So Kizzy got the initial consultation. Kizzy's on Twitch. Because they couldn't afford getting the full assessment, and it was very helpful for confirming how they were feeling. Yeah, and like that's like in an ideal world in Australia, there would be some kind of government subsidy for adults over 25 getting diagnosed, but there's not. Like Medicare, the government will not contribute a cent to those. At the same time as having quite an extensive list of requirements for assessment used for like government purposes like Centrelink, DSP, like NDIS, right? Which like contributes to the cost. And like that's definitely why we like keep our initial consult as like its own separate thing, because in this economy, like ideally everyone could get a full assessment, but it's just not practical with the way like things are structured. How are we? My sprint is 15% faster and gives me a barrier. That's kind of nice. Those moves are faster. That's kind of nice. Let's go with that one. Number one, what am I playing? 2 questions. Number one, what am I playing? I'm playing Hades 2. It was released the other week. I really enjoyed Hades 1, and Hades 2 is even better. Like, it's a great game. And number 2, does Blackbird accept NDIS for psychologists for AuDHD? So yes, you can use your NDIS funding for psychology sessions, like provided that your plan allows it. Yes, our psychologists do accept NDIS for therapy. NDIS no longer allow assessment to be billed under someone's NDIS plan. If therapy, yes. Assessment, no.
Precious rain. Our enemy surely. Chrono seems to think you have.
Ooh. Please don't kill me. Whoops. I gave that health away, did I? Alright, that's fine. Oh. Oops. Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! I got sheepified! No! No! My husband dropped off my coffee at the same time that she turned me into a pig. I call sheepified because early in the game you get turned into a sheep instead of a pig, but now I get turned into a pig for unknown reasons. Unclear. Woo. Oh god. There we go. Maybe you? Nope, not you. It was you. Ta-da! Hooray! Is it PC only? It's on PC and it's on Switch, and I believe they'll be releasing it on PlayStation as well. They're just going to take their time with that one.
Yes.
Since I like this game, do I also like Epic the Musical? I have not seen nor heard Epic the Musical. And musicals tend to be a hit or a miss for me. I don't even know what I actually... Oh, that's the one I have equipped. That was a really bad one to have equipped, hey. We're going with Hephaestus at the moment, so let's level the Hephaestus one. I don't want any of that stuff. Let's keep going.
Closer closer to Tartarus.
Can you pet the dog in the game? Of course you can pet the dog in the game. Of course. Of course. You don't put this much thought and work into a game and not have a mechanism to pet the dog. I don't know if I can do it when I'm out in combat. I can't do it when I'm out in combat, but when I'm back at base, you can absolutely pet the dog. And you can pet the various other pets which you can have in the game. And so the story of this game, so the story of Hades 1 is that you are, I'm going to give extra context here. The story of Hades 1 is that you are, oh my god, sorry, let me just concentrate. Is that you are Zagreus, Hades' son, and you're like, it's kind of a bit of like a coming of age story in that you're trying to escape Hades to find your mother because you're angry with your dad. And so you keep trying to escape Hades, and every time you die, you get like, because you're a god, you can't really die in Hades. You get like reborn in the underworld and you get a bit stronger and you try and escape again, right? I won't spoil the end to the story. But then Hades 2,
Lost too much blood.
the time god Kronos has captured your entire family. And so we're Hades' daughter, right? Where Zagreus is the character from number 1, Zagreus' little sister. And the time god Kronos has captured our entire family like many, many years ago when we were just a baby. And so we've grown up and been raised in secret, and we have to break down into Hades to defeat Kronos to rescue our family. But at the same time, the gods of Olympus are being attacked by Typhon, which is another Titan. And you have to also break up to the top of Olympus to defeat Typhon. And yes, very good game.
Fish. Hooked one. Another chitin.
We want the ash, I think.
Well,
Hooray! Let's go for the Hephaestus one. I want a Hephaestus build. I want a good working Hephaestus build, and Karen's not going to take that away from me. In fact, so I liked Hades 1 so much, and the music from Hades 1, that I actually walked down the aisle to one of the songs from Hades 1 at my wedding. I did have a goth-themed wedding, so...
should be the last of them.
Alright, well, I'm not playing very well. It's okay, we're just waking up for the day.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, I like both of these. I think we actually... Ooh. Oh, don't make me choose. I think we go the volcanic strike. I think that's just going to be best. I'm going to take the health there because I've been playing badly. You walk down the aisle to a piano version of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Oh my gosh, Nox. That is amazing. That is so epic. I absolutely love that. The song I walk down the aisle to is Final Expense. The Final Expense from Hades 1. There's a Final Expense in Hades 2, but the Final Expense from Hades 1 is, I think, better than what I walk down the aisle to. Let's see if we can roll this into a Hephaestus. And we just did. Cool. I like this. Uh-oh.
You again.
It's the rat. What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong. Except that. There we go. That was all right. Master of Puppets by Metallica. That is beautiful.
Relatively vicious.
I like how everyone here has like you just know you're among your people when everyone's like, yeah, I walked down the aisle to this alternative song.
In the
It
name
makes
of
me very
peace.
happy. Oh, by the way, for anyone watching who doesn't know already, I did start a Discord server for people to be able to like socialize outside of the streams. So if you go to the link tree on my TikTok profile, or it's also the links also on my Twitch profile, there's a link to be invited to the Discord server. And look, the neurodivergence there is very strong. And it's like lots of like special interest sharing and sharing photos of cute animals and chats and very helpful polls that definitely aren't rigged. That's kind of nice. There's actually a video on my TikTok of me succumbing to my intrusive thoughts in the middle of my wedding ceremony. So if you want to watch the intrusive thoughts win, that's not a bad clip to watch. The poll was 10 out of 10 helpful. Thank you, Nox. I'm so glad the poll was helpful for you. I like creating very non-biased, balanced, useful polls.
You can beat me. Got the blade of. They're in for it.
Don't steal my kill. Don't steal my kill. I steal your kill, not the other way around. Yep. It's worth the health. It's worth the health. It's worth the health. Yeah, I win. I win. I win. I win. You lose. I'm a very gracious winner, I'll have you know.
Magic.
All of this water must be quite.
Only other path is through Elysium. And
Good thing he missed a spot.
thanks for the tip.
I wanted that one. Alright, well, we'll take the max health, I guess. That's fine too. Ow. I definitely haven't locked in for the day, hey. I'm not like playing the best. Am I hungry? Have I eaten today? Yeah, I have eaten today. Am I hungry? Maybe. There we go. It's almost Tamagotchi time. So when we hit Tamagotchi time, I will definitely consider whether I'm hungry further.
What's everybody queuing for? Appreciate the help.
Do I want the Aphrodite boom? I do have the money for the Aphrodite boom. I'll take the Aphrodite boom. My attacks gain power, but I prime 20. That just seems like a good choice. Take that one, off we go. Thank you for the likes on the live. Very appreciated. I made it so that little love hearts come from the bottom of the stream when people are liking the live. I think it's cute. Although, I don't like how far over it is on my vertical stream. Just give me a sec. I need to... Where's my mouse? There we go. It's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, they are just like that one. Might be that one. Is it that one? It is that one. Yeah, they're always quite far over. I might just move it over slightly. I make that like smaller a little bit. There we go. Move it over. That's cool, right? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Come on, insult.
No need to get personal, lady.
There we go.
This song's
Ooh. Oops. I am gonna claw at your eyes and drown you to death. Like, I gotta tell you, the sirens, although they're an annoying fight, they know how to jam. You can also find the music from this boss fight on YouTube. And the thing that I like most about these sirens, right, is that they're very honest. Like, they tell you exactly what they're going to do to you.
The roll's empty.
And I appreciate that honesty. I don't appreciate their attempts to murder me, but that's fine. Oh, it's Tamagotchi time! I should probably finish that fight before Tamagotchi time. Okay, so Tamagotchi time. We all are now emotionally obligated because we hit Tamagotchi time to do one self-care thing for ourselves. So it's like taking care of a Tamagotchi, right? So I'm going to feed myself is what I'm going to do and get myself some actual water and instead of my various caffeinated beverages. What will I get to eat? I do have a mango, but if I have a mango now, that's going to interfere with my medication. So, what am I going to eat? Just trying to think of what I have. Anyway, if everyone can now do their self-care thing, and I will be back in 30 seconds. And let me know in the chat what you're doing for your Tamagotchi time. Thank you, Kizzy. Yes, Kizzy's feeding themselves. Kizzy on Twitch is feeding themselves. Watching. Okay, Georgia. If that's what self-care means for you this morning, that's a-okay. I'll be back in just a sec. Oh wait, I have chocolate here. Chocolate's not a good choice. I need something with salt in it. I'll be back in a sec. And ICAST taking your meds, that is also a good self-care thing. I'm back, by the way, if no one got that. You know what? I didn't need to specify that. My dex has not kicked in yet. I apologize. I hope my eating noises aren't coming through. It doesn't look like they're coming through. That's good. All right, let's continue on. But well done. Okay. So I think there's so the thing with the Hephaestus builds, right, is every so normally my attacks do like 40 or something damage, 30 to 50 damage, right? My attacks do. But every 12 seconds, I think it is, it will do like 400 or 500 damage instead. And you can put that on your attack and your special, on your sprint. And so, and when you level up the Hephaestus boons, the amount of seconds between these big hits reduces, so you can do them more frequently, right? And so, I think there's two ways to play it, and ideally, like, in my mind, this is not, like, better, this is just my opinion. Oops, that is not where anyone is. You need to, like, focus on getting them leveled so that the frequency between is really high, but also the other way to play it is to apply that increased damage to your attack and your special and your cast and rotate between your attacks a lot more frequently than you sort of otherwise would in your fight. But I think it's pretty good because, like, if your attack is AoE, like, if your attack's area of effect, it'll... Whoa, whoops, that's not the right button. It'll apply the attack, like, that big hit in an AoE, right? And so it's good for both crowd control and single target, provided you're able to have it execute frequently enough to make it worth it, right? Yeeps. Does it bother you when dyeing your hair that you can't wear your glasses? Yeah, so, like, I have my hair professionally done because there's absolutely no way I could achieve this perfection myself. And yeah, so I have to take my prism glasses off because these are just prism glasses. I have, like, 20/20 vision otherwise, outside of having binocular vision disorder. Binocular vision disorder is where, for whatever reason, your brain has trouble reconciling the image from each eye. It can happen as like a neurological thing or as like a physical thing, like your eyes don't align. And prism glasses like help correct that. And so what that does is it creates like tunnel vision. Like, I can see everything with perfect clarity, but my brain only attends to this much. And so if something's happening here, even though if I specifically pay attention to it, I can still see it with the clarity that you would expect from your peripheral vision. But my brain never pays attention to that. And it can cause like anxiety and clumsiness and migraines, that kind of thing. And so when I have to take them off, because it takes about 4 to 5 hours to get my hair done, just to have the roots retouched. Because my natural hair color is like really, really dark brown, like effectively black, not quite like black, but it's very close. So it takes a while to bleach. Yeah, so having my glasses off for like, it's so uncomfortable. And it's amazing because like, never noticed, like once you have the prism glasses, it's like, oh my God, that's so much more comfortable. And so having them not there is so much more uncomfortable now because it's like, oh God, you can just feel your brain just struggling to like put the two images together and you kind of start seeing double a little bit. Some signs of binocular vision disorder are clumsiness, and there's a lot of sources of like clumsiness that can happen with neurodivergence, right? So just because you're clumsy neurodivergent doesn't mean you have binocular vision disorder. But also watching things side on, like watching screens, movies, like that, like askance. I used to watch movies like that all the time. Or like when you're really tired, or something's really bright, or it's like first thing in the morning, you look at like your phone screen or whatever with one eye shut. You look at things with one eye shut. Or things like certain optical illusions just don't show for you. It's like, I don't know what you're seeing here. Like, There's other things like migraines, feeling overwhelmed in crowded spaces, anxiety, like especially like while driving. Yeah, binocular vision disorder, like there can be a range of symptoms for it. But it's really, why I'm talking about it is it's really common. It occurs at much higher rates in the autistic and ADHD populations. And they don't test, most optometrists in Australia do not test for binocular vision disorder by default. And you can show up on standard eye tests as having perfect vision when you have this occurring. And so it's important that if you want to be tested for it, which if you have any of the binocular vision disorder symptoms and you are neurodivergent, like, not a professional opinion, but my personal opinion is that it's definitely worth getting tested for it. You need to go to an optometrist that specifically tests for it, which often costs a bit of extra money, but like, it's really, really worth it. Yeah, so if you just Google like binocular vision disorder, it's shortened to BVD, optometrist, like in your area, you should be able to find one. If you do live near Blackbird Psychology, or in the Sydney area, Westmead Eye optometrists, they do it, and they are very, very across the connection between AuDHD and binocular vision disorder. And that's where I go, and like, yeah, again, not professional recommendation, but a personal recommendation. They were excellent. They also have a TikTok channel too. Yeah, it's really, really helpful. Actually make a TikTok about them. That would probably be the polite thing to do.
Let me help you. Good.
I'm gonna hold on to the Hephaestus item, but it's good that it's fully leveled now.
Out of here. Look for the markers. Mourners.
Ah! Don't hit me. Ta-da! Alright, we need to remember that's there.
Flourish and reveal my path. Get it, Hecuba. Thanks, little one.
Ta-da!
Hear me on my assault.
Please be good, please be good, please be good. One of the bottom two. Let's go for quick buck, I think.
That should have done it. This does not belong to you.
Alright, slow foes quickly. Alright, yep. There we go. That was pretty quick.
Property recovered.
Let's see if we can roll this into a Hephaestus. Nope. Let's try again.
Anything else?
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
All you lot against me?
Whoa, that hurt. Rude. Hello. Perfect.
I'll cast you out each time.
Grab that one. Grab this
Name
one.
of Hades.
Perfect. Your blast effects from Hephaestus also inflict glow. There we go. I know how to talk. Ooh, I hope we can get another Hephaestus boon from Echo. Echo sometimes offers another copy of the boon you just got, and so I'm really hoping that's what I get. Thank you for the kitty cat, Nox. Very much appreciated. Oh god, it's so cute. You send the cutest stuff.
It's a tearjerker. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Well, Jay, I think you know, my series, The Conditions That Co-occur with Autism, might be helpful for you with that. Yeah, exactly. What now is this time? I'm having like I'm having some really weird symptoms lately actually, where it's like my hands and my feet feel like they're burning on the inside, like inside my bones it almost feels like. And my calves are like, my calf muscles are just like twitching all the time regardless of like hydration, magnesium levels, like salt levels, like so I should probably go to a doctor about that. Hey, I'm just what is it next? I'm just like I'm gonna get this one just for the prophecy, I think. Or I could manifest a copy of the Hephaestus one. I'm actually gonna do the Hephaestus one. I know I got the Fated Prophecy one there, but there'll be another chance.
Strong, okay? Be strong. Strong in the name of Hades.
I mean that one. That's amazing. I'm just trying to collect all of the Hephaestus boons, and some boons you can't get until you have like other ones. Oof. Ugh. Do I try and roll another Hephaestus? Maybe.
What else?
Actually, that's good. That's better. Yeah, and I've been taking like my vitamin D and everything. I should go to the doctor. I'm sure a blood test would give me all the answers I need. Ah! Ah! Where is... What is that one? Don't hurt me, I'm squishy. Perfection. They gave you a 600k megadose. That is a megadose. I definitely need to stay on top of my vitamin D when I go to Sweden. I'm going to Sweden in about 5.5 weeks. And it's winter there at the moment, so it's like the land of eternal night. You only get a few hours of sunshine a day. And sunshine's probably a strong word for you only get a few hours of daylight today. In the day is like what I should say. But I'm there for a few weeks, so it's like But don't worry, because I will still be able to stream when I'm over there, and I will still be doing some streams while I'm over there. I'm going to try and avoid everything else that's semi-work related, but well, I was in Sweden this summer during midsummer, and oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the rose, Kels. It was the land of eternal sun. And like the sun only went down for a couple of hours a day, and even then it was never like dark. And that was really cool. I know it's been in the news lately that like a doctor in Sweden wants going to Sweden to be like prescribed as like a health treatment. And that does sound ridiculous, but let me tell you, my health improved so much over there. Like just like part of its diet there, like just the foods and stuff that are available, and just the culture around food. And I think just all the vitamin D and the outdoors. Because like in Australia, the outdoors is hostile and is trying to kill you at all times. And it's just not like that over there. Can you believe they don't have bindies in their grass? Like what? Excuse me? Hello? Anyway, my special interest at the moment is Sweden, so I talk about it a lot. What do you want from me? More Sweden talk. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Oh, God, I feel so accepted right now. There is, like, at least one thing I've noticed, and people have sort of said, that, like, there is a really lovely sense of belonging in the little, like, stream community we're building. It's really nice. Attacks gain plus 50% damage and blast size over 0.7 seconds before they explode. That kind of seems nice. After your dash or specials, your attacks are faster and have plus 15 power. I think if we go looming ignition. Oh, thank you for the gift. Pers Pie Cassidy. Oh no. Oh no, food tasted so good in Sweden. I don't know the Swedish word for cockroach. What's the Swedish word for cockroach, Nox? I think it's really funny that the Swedish word for mushroom is svamp, because it's kind of spelt like swamp, and that's where you find mushrooms. I'm trying to move over to Norway at the moment, which is next door to Sweden, as I cannot handle the Australian summer anymore. Yeah, look, I might have Sweden retirement dreams. Or I have, like, I've been thinking about going to med school at some point. Certainly not at the moment because, you know, the battery's not there for that kind of thing. But I was wondering maybe if I could go to med school in Sweden. But you have to, like, you have to have, like, professional level Swedish. So I'm just going to keep practicing my Swedish language just in case, you know? Just, you don't remember the spelling, just how to say it. Okay, that's okay, Nox, that's okay. Teach us as you go. Okay. I will. I'm going to teach you some of the Swedish stims I use and the echolalia that I use. Let me just decide on this boon first. Okay, so
I can get out now.
The Swedish word for no is nej, right? And so a lot of the time, I've tried not to do it on stream, so maybe I have to not filter that so as hard as I think I do. So instead of like, oh no, I'm like, oh nej, oh nej, oh nej, varför? And varför is the Swedish word for why. So I'm like, oh no, why? I'll be like, varför. And then the other one I've been using a lot is precis. And so that's what you say when you're just like agreeing. It's like, yeah, exactly. Like you're agreeing with what someone's saying. And like Swedish people use it all the time. You'll just hear them being like, oh, jaha, precis, precis, precis. And I like all of those. Let's go to the store, I think. Let me just... That one... Alright. Hey. Yeah, hey. Except they spell it with a J, not a Y. They said like... And their word for thank you is tuck, and so... But they'll say tuck, hey, tuck. Like it's a very... like echolalic and musical language. Like it sounds so melodic. Let's see what we can get from this one, shall we? I think we get the cast. Grab that. Happy days, let's go.
They've sealed me in.
Is doodling the same thing over and over a form of stimming? Yes.
I'm not afraid.
I've been learning... Jag har lärt mig svenska I 8 månader. I've been learning Swedish for 8 months. And I've been teaching myself from textbooks, and I've been speaking with my Swedish partner, and I have spent a great deal of time in Sweden this year as well, and been like using it and sort of surrounded by it. And I've been watching Love is Blind, the Swedish version on Netflix, and that's in Swedish, and that helps too. Swedish accent ASMR. Well, you know, that is the benefit of having a Swedish partner, you see. Right, now actually just let me remember how to fight. Mike, is he faster or something? Hello? Holy, I'm not doing very well here. Like, I do a lot of damage when I can get damage off. Holy, come on. Don't hurt me, I'm squishy. Yeah, it's such the Swedish summer was just so mild. Like, I think it got up to like 29 at the warmest when I was there. I think it got a little bit hotter after I left, but I know I need to try out the Swedish winter because apparently it's just miserable. So I'll let you guys know. You'll be hearing about it. Nej, varför? Oh my god, I'm like really struggling with this fight, hey. I say struggling, I have barely been hit. I'm just like deciding to chill instead of actually attack the boss. Oh my god. Woo! Alright, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh, that was close. That's totally fine, 100% fine. I'm not even worried. I'm not even stressed. I'm not even anything. Actually, if he hits me, I think I get mana back. I think that's my mana regen mechanism.
No shells.
But he hits really hard, so maybe I don't want to do that. Ta-da! It's Tamagotchi time. I did actually forget to get water before, so I'm going to go get myself some water now and drink it. Thank you for the likes, everyone. And now, because it is... my Dex is not kicked in properly yet. Because it's Tamagotchi time, everyone is now emotionally obligated to do one self-care thing. I'm going to put Sergeant Squishmallow Milk in charge while I go to get my water. And I would love to hear about in chat what you were doing as your self-care thing for Tamagotchi time this time. Okay, there we go. Let me have a look. Oh, I'm going to hydrate. Well done, Jay. Hydrating is good. Let me actually drink the water. Does stimming count as Tamagotchi time? Because I'm swinging in my hammock. Yes, stimming 100% counts as Tamagotchi time. Stimming is good for you. You know, provided the stimming is not like otherwise causing a problem. Stimming is very, very good and regulating for you. Getting out of bed. Cat, well done. Getting out of bed. That's sometimes the hardest thing to do in the day. Ordered food. Mwah. I love it, Nox. Probably brush your teeth, Georgia. Yeah. Brushing teeth can be hard to do sometimes. Everyone there. Oh, and look, it's a little doggy. I love the doggy. Thank you, Nox. Goodness, Nox, thank you for the gift. It's very, very appreciated. Ding.
All set.
I think we're going to keep the Hephaestus one, just to see if we can get any that we don't have. And we'll keep on moving on.
Unseen. Service entrance. Hecuba, go fetch. Good job.
Ta-da!
Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
I hurt my neck yesterday. It's a bit sore.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not barge right in.
I am Princess of the Underworld, Kronos. I can barge into Tartarus if I want. This is my house, and you're just a squatter. This build's feeling all right. I think it does lack a little bit on the damage side of things, but it's doing all right.
It's me.
Look, it's Cerberus.
Three-headed Cerberus permits none approach, neither him nor his master.
All right, he doesn't let me touch him yet, but maybe I can pet the dog soon.
That he should storm into this place with such abandon only to be
Kronos casts him out into the morning fields above. Then rage and despair.
So you must face him in that sorry state. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
It is yours.
Thank you, Father.
Interestingly, I can't gift him anything yet. I think probably I have to free him before I can gift him stuff. But it's actually kind of sad seeing, because he's so powerful in the first game, right? He's like effectively the final boss in the first game, and then he's just like chained up in the second game. It's so sad. Oh yes, I forgot that. I have that special Hades cast now. That's cool. I just got it. How can I forget straight away? Well, I have ADHD, okay? Why is it landing there? Like, why is that happening? Them and that. Okay, well, Maeve wants to know what our favorite cryptid is. I need parameters for what's considered a cryptid.
This is my father's realm.
I need specificity before I can answer the question in an accurate way. I'm losing a lot of health here. That's unideal. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the aim on the Hades cast.
Well done.
Yeah, okay. Who's my favorite cryptid then? I like Yowies, if Yowies count. Both because my pop when I was younger and we go out on bushwalks would tell me that there were Yowies out there, and I'd always try and keep an eye out to see if I could see any Yowies. But also I like the chocolate, so.
Something else.
But also, if you're not Australian, you might not know what a Yowie is. So that might be a wild thing to say. But think of it like Australian Bigfoot.
Found the treasury.
Can you stop, please? You better not be responsible for taking away a Death Defiance. At the rate we're going, though. Stop! Oh my god, no! Quit it! Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I kept my life. Hiya! How you doing? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I love yaois. I need to like not buy them because then I buy too many and then I want to collect all the stuff and then I buy too many yaois.
Yes.
Like, people need to be very considerate when gifting me things that are collections. Like, I was gifted my first Squishmallow. I did not buy my first Squishmallow. In fact, I was avoiding buying a Squishmallow because I knew exactly what would happen. And it did happen. And now I have a Squishmallow room. Ah, I'm gonna die. Alright. I need to actually like lock in a little bit because I've been playing a bit distractedly for the past rounds. It's fine. Oh no, that's not helping. Stop. Yes. Is it an ASD thing needing to have a complete collection? Yes, needing a desire to have like complete collections
Let's get you
could be considered an autistic trait. It could be other things as well and like doesn't have to be a sign of anything. But yeah, it's like a very typical autistic preference.
see you in the crossroads.
Have you got any tips for burnout? I'm basically in constant burnout, but I have no time to rest because I have to do the stupid working thing for the monies. Kizzy, this last question is coming from Twitch. That's a really good question and a really tricky question. It's if something is like pushing you into burnout, it's not going to be like there's not any like recover from burnout techniques that are going to sort of stop that cycle. Often you have to like instead address the cause because yes, you have to do the stupid working thing for the stupid monies. If you're like stuck in a burnout cycle, it's really important to like think outside the box with the work stuff. Like for example, does it have to be that workplace that you're at? Does it have to be that kind of career? Does it have to be those working conditions? Because if you're being pushed into burnout, like that can be really, like that's really, really damaging for your health, right? And when you're in burnout, like, you know, there's a point where you can't work, right? Or your work performance suffers. And so it's often like a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy in terms of what eventually happens to your career in those kind of workplaces anyway. And so if it's something about that workplace that is putting you into a constant cycle of burnout, it's like addressing that. Like, can there be accommodations made for you that can mean it isn't causing burnout? Is it time for a change of career? And even think about other sort of life changes that can maybe help facilitate being able to leave a workplace that is leading to cycles of burnout. Because sometimes like quite dramatic changes need to be made and it can be tricky depending on like your life circumstances, whether you have children, partner, that kind of thing. But it's even like okay, cool, but there's nothing like that in my area. It's like, is it a move angle, right? Because sometimes spending the money it takes to move to get into a place where like the burnout cycle is not happening, like that's just worth the money. Like if you can stop that burnout cycle from just reoccurring over and over again, like sometimes you need to make dramatic changes like that. And so it's like, if you are basically in constant burnout, that's not a burnout technique angle. That's a fix the source of the problem angle. Right? It's not a matter of I just need to get better at managing burnout. Like, not if you're in a constant state, right? You want burnout to be like burnout is something to be avoided and to take quite large measures towards avoiding, because it can trigger all kinds of like medical problems, like neurological issues. Like burnout can be very, very serious and can be fatal for some people. So my advice is don't mess around with burnout. If you're finding constant burnout, no, that's the source of the problem issue, not a techniques for getting out of it issue. Does that make sense? I'm going to use Death Defiance here. That's so toxic. Oh, we are holding on to that health bar with the skin of our teeth. Do I want 100 gold? I think I do want 100 gold. Why not? Why not? That will be worth the Death Defiance, I think. If I can buy some fancy expensive thing at Karen's shop at the end, that's like absolutely worth the money. I mean, I'm not actually going to get the full 100, but... Come on! There we go. Well, I got 34. That maybe wasn't worth the health, but... I didn't know I was going to be that slow, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? Yeah, being stuck in a bit of a limbo is tricky, especially if there's like... So, Kizzy is just saying in Twitch chat, I'm trying to move to help my living situation, a work-life balance situation, but I need the money to do the moving, so I'm sort of stuck in this sort of limbo spot until I can make the changes I need to make. Yeah, and it can be really tricky as well, especially like depending on your support network too. But you might need to consider drawing on supports that you sort of otherwise wouldn't as well. Like, are there family members that can help support you with that? Are there supports you wouldn't otherwise be seeking? And it can be really difficult to ask for support with stuff like that, especially with something sort of that's like a bit invisible, like burnout. I don't know. I appreciate your I appreciate your I appreciate your presence in the Twitch chat, like 100%. Like that is not. Please stay. It can be like it's on me to get my butt together to have them technically combined, but that's a project for another day. Yeah, and so you might need to call upon supports that you wouldn't otherwise call upon, or like if you are like stuck, right? And you're in this burnout cycle and things are just getting worse. It's like you know, I'm not there to experience that situation, but the worse it is, the more dramatic measures you may need to consider too. Because a lot of those things will end up happening if you just end up in like a permanent severe burnout where you can't work at all. Because that's always the risk. That's always the dice you're rolling when you're playing with burnout and you're flirting with that burnout line. Is that like you can end up in it, and I've seen it with so many people. You can end up in a place where you cannot work at all. It's like, what are you going to do then? It's like, okay, maybe there's a measure that you wouldn't otherwise consider, but it is a step down from that and can prevent a situation where work just isn't an option for you anymore. And because some people end up in burnout where like they can't work for years or can't ever return to work because like it triggered other sort of associated medical conditions. And that's sort of not to scare you, but it's like, but it needs to be taken very seriously. I'm gonna re-roll. Right. Yeah. I'm just re-rolling to see if I can roll any I don't have. Might as well just do one more re-roll. Oh no, I can't re-roll again. Okay. I think there's more damage based on. Yeah, and like May feeling like collecting stuff is an ADHD impulse thing. Like it's dopamine releasing, and it's like a bit of column A and a bit of column B. Like both, like if you're AuDHD, right? Like autism and ADHD is both like equally in your brain. It's not like there's an ADHD section, an autistic section. It's like they're working together, you know. I might as well take the armor for like that'll stop me from dying before I reach Kronos and using a death defiance unnecessarily. I mean, ideally. Oh, I forgot Aphrodite's attacks coming after me. Oh god. Well, if I'm going to be fighting like absolute poo, then that's a good thing I chose the armor. That was really bad. Don't look. That was a bit embarrassing, quite frankly.
That's a fight I started love. Though each time our passions run high, I think our relationship only grows richer for it.
May said, finding I'm having to completely come at my career life from a whole different angle. Keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. So I resonated with that stuff you said. Yeah. And I'm glad you have a good therapist, Maeve. Oh, that's not going to really help me at this point. That's kind of nice. Automatically inflict. Oh, but I have to do a replacement. I don't want to do that. Let's just reoffer.
Infinite possibility.
I have 4. I do like dodge chance. Do that. Oh, armor. I love it. How much money do I have? -1 hammer. What is my hammer one? But I gain 2. I don't want to risk that. I think I'm just gonna take that. And take that.
Accept this message.
Done that one.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend
And
Death to Chrono.
death to
Please
Chrono.
make your choice.
Oh, and we'll take the moon water. Like, better late than never. I don't want to risk that one. I feel like that's just too much of a risk. Yeah. We're not going to play that game. Let's go.
Kronos.
Alright, wish me luck, peoples. Wish me luck. I do look a bit unwell.
Considerable power over time.
Don't insult me and don't fool yourself.
A lifelong desire.
Thank you, everyone, for the good luck wishes. Right. Ouch, 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 ouch. That kind of hurts. Ooh, let's do that. Ta-da. Oops, that doesn't help me, does it? Uh-oh, that was bad. That could have gone worse. Oh no, 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 no! Beep, 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 beep. Ah! Ah, oh. Ah! There we go.
History repeats. Careful now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, 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 let me go, let me go. Alright, phase 1 done. Phase 2 with all my death defiance. Wish me luck, peoples. I mean, you don't have to wish me luck twice, that's okay. That was really cool. I felt really cool then.
Youthful vigor, nothing more.
Oh god, oh god. Well, that's not ideal. I dodged into it. Great work, Tash. That's very X. That's how we win. Dodging into attacks. I like getting hit. Well, I think he's got me this time. I am stuck. Oh, God. Right. Oh my God. I'm not doing well in this fight. Oh, wait. Oh, stop dodging into the attacks. Like, if I did nothing, it would be better. Alright. He's got me this time. I just fought very poorly. What do I do? Help? Doing nothing was the answer. Ah! Oh, we like having it down to the wire, don't we? Oh my god! Ah! Don't hurt me, I'm squishy! Oh my god. Go! Ah! Oh god. Hey, I'm actually dizzy up. I'm having a head spin. You can't argue with results, can you? You can't argue with results.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, I forgot to breathe during the fight as well. I completely forgot to breathe. Oh my god. Actually, that is not a good... Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you, Nox. Okay, deep breaths. The breathing. We're fine. Okay.
Always use more. Hold on, brother.
I did not fight very well, but you know what?
Conscious, I descend.
When you have that many death defiance, you don't have to fight well. Is James a gamer? Yes, James is a gamer.
Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Come on, where is she? Where is she? Don't leave me hanging. Hey,
It's Zagreus!
Gagaros, my father's spear. You said we would need a weapon that's available in both our times, is close to our family, and not been used to slay Kronos before. That one should do. It's big, and it hurts.
Huh, I see how that may work. The only problem is I've no idea where to find this guy Garos. Kronos likely got...
Father doesn't often let me use it anyway, and it's sealed off in his chambers. There must be something else. Though at least I found the place where Kronos probably is piecing himself back together little by little.
Okay, so just back to our previous conversation about the Swedish word for cockroach. Brooks on Twitch stream has let me know that the Swedish word for cockroach is a kackerlaka. Kackerlaka. I think I'm saying that roughly right. And that one of Brooks's favorite Swedish words is särbo, which is the word for partner that, like, for long-term committed partner whom you don't live with. They have like a separate word for that. Because they have the word for partner, but särbo is like, yeah, like long-term commitment but not living together. Yeah, kackerlaka. I hope I'm not absolutely slaughtering that word. So Brooks, aren't you meant to be asleep?
You did? Where?
Well, for one thing,
Good. And do not enter until everything's prepared.
sure, Father's chambers may be strictly off limits, though no security specialist of any worth would be so...
Keep it someplace secure. Could you persuade our father to give it to you without letting him know?
Details, sister. I like this plan, and Father owes me anyway. So are you some sort of oracle gathering up ancient...
We'll change that future. And I'm no oracle. I'm what you call a witch.
Alright, Zagreus is going to help us get the Kronos slaying spear.
Return to Shadow
Yeah,
now.
I know. You're meant to be asleep, Brooks. I saw that message get moderated and I got very suspicious all of a sudden.
Be careful.
Kakerlaka.
Once again.
It's a good word. It's a good word. Like, yeah. Swedish people watching me on stream, it's just like, they're just saying cockroach over and over again. Why would they do that? Oh, because I feel like it. Alright, we're gonna gift him that.
This nectar of the gods, it's...
You seem to truly like it here. I think we have our needs for...
Well, it was an excellent place.
The artifact I gave to you. It can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent. Except it works in the opposite way.
I'm certain it shall. Sometimes all I need is a few moments more.
Only in the final moments of your evenings, I'm afraid. Of course, we also
It's the
have
same
evenings
in
here.
Norwegian. Now, Kizzy, I don't know how to say, I don't know how to pronounce Norwegian words in the same way I know how to, like, pronounce Swedish words from reading them. Kakerlak? Kakerlak? Kakerlak or something. I might be butchering that. But that's the Norwegian word. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Kakerlak. That's the Norwegian word for cockroach. We're learning all the words today. Tuk is thank you in Norwegian. Is that tuck or tuk? Hang on a sec. Okay, because yeah, thank you in Swedish is tack. Tack. Okay, I see. There we go. I think I've reached an expert level of Swedish. Now I can say, oh no, why cockroach? Oh nej, varför kackerlacka? Kackerlacka. Varför kackerlacka? There we go. We're learning all the important Swedish phrases here.
Then I'll be seeing you around.
Oh nej, varför? Varför? Okay.
How can this be?
Okay.
Well done.
Now I kind of want to do so many prophecies. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I've been randomly shouting in Swedish too, Jay. It's like, it's happening more and more. But people aren't confused because it's very clear that's my special interest at the moment. Right, we're almost... Okay, Hera. Why don't we do a Hera run and try and get Uncommon Grace? That's what we'll do. Hello. Can I...
Oh, cauldron.
Alright, I need to... Oh, have I grown more wheat? I don't think any of that, none of that looks like wheat. I'm gonna have to go up to the surface to get more. Oh no, I have 2 wheat seeds. Hell to the yes.
Here you'll grow strong.
Ta-da! Okay.
Trade you.
Sell these. Oh, I've gotten so many fish. I think if we get more moon dust, that's probably the play.
Some moon dust.
Ta-da! Hello.
That renewal project.
I still think about it too.
But we've more pressing.
Not exactly.
I have a bunch of Swedish children's books. They're part of a series with Castor. And so this one is Castor bakar, which means Castor bakes. Castor's the otter? I think that's an otter. No, beaver. Castor's a beaver. And so sometimes I practice my Swedish by reading the children's books, which is surprisingly hard because they're designed to teach kids that already speak Swedish, grew up speaking Swedish, how to read, right? They're not designed for like an English speaker learning Swedish. And so there's passages in my textbook that seem a lot more complicated than this, that I have a much easier time understanding than the children's book, because those passages are worded for it to be easier for an English speaker to learn the stuff, whereas this doesn't give a crap if you speak English or not. Where are we? Let's go.
What say the Arcana?
All right, we need to upgrade some stuff. That seems good. That seems like a good deal.
I never realized.
That seems like a good deal.
Improved.
What cards am I using? That entire row there. Okay. And I can't. Can I do that one? I can do that one. Yeah.
Closer to me.
Oh, cool. We upgraded so much that time. That's great. Let's try and do a Hera run, I think. We said that, yeah? Hera. Okay. What weapon are we using? We're using that one this evening. So, because this has the red around it, you get bonus resources if you use that weapon. That's how they, like, get you to... Hey, Serotonin Ronan! I'm using the aspect of Meluini, so my attacks and specials may deal crit damage. Yeah, that seems good. The other weapons are so expensive, it's just like...
So are you gonna earn the gifts of the Veil over there? Or squander...
Eternal glory. If such a thing may come to those who...
But our ways can change, wouldn't you say?
I'll think about it. I can deepen my connection with the night.
Become Knight's Champion. Conquer the Surface, 6. Okay, and conquer the Underworld, 8. Okay, well, I don't want to do either of those right now. I'm just going to do a fear-free surface run. Did I meet my partner in Sweden while I was visiting? How many times have I gone? No, I met my partner online through a game called Path of Exile. So my Swedish partner, he actually holds some world records in Path of Exile speedrunning, and I was learning how to do Path of Exile speedrunning, and some people I was like learning from like recommended. I like sought him out for help, and like we crossed paths a little bit in Path of Exile 2 because we were playing a similar build that got nerfed really, really hard in one of the updates. And I was lamenting my nerf and he was cheering me up and I was like, hey, so can you help me learn how to speedrun better? And that's how we started talking. And I've been to Sweden 3 times technically. Twice was like on the same Europe trip. I went there, but then like left, but then I suddenly had the opportunity to go back there for a little bit and, you know, we're in love, and so I went back and took that chance.
Now for Typhon.
And then I went back for Midsummer, and then James and I are going over there for Christmas. Which is exciting. Well, not Christmas, pre-Christmas, because we like being around at Christmas, because with Blackbird and our clients and such, like a lot of people have a really hard time over Christmas, and so it's better that like we're available around that time, and so our Christmas break we tend to take a little bit before Christmas. None of those are tickling my fancy. Oh! When none of my other boons are common, deal more damage. Well, that's the one we wanted. That's the entire reason we did this run. Yeah, let's take that one. Alright, no common boons. Common boons are banned. Oh, we fulfilled that prophecy. That was easy. Great. I mean, now we don't even have to do a Hera run if we don't want to. Yeah. Cool. That's good. Ta-da! Oh, it's Tamagotchi time. I'm going to drink some water. What is everyone else doing for their self-care thing for Tamagotchi time? Perfection. Going to make nachos. That is that is the best act of self-care I've heard today, quite frankly. Kizzy's gonna go fill up their water. Let's see if I can get an economy one. I can't. I'm re-rolling once more. I can't get an economy one. I see. All right. Maybe that one. I was hoping for like one of the ones that gives you bonus resources with minor finds, especially because I'm going into like the minor find zone. Let me have a look at what we have here. All right, so the max health is kind of mandatory. Getting the curse is kind of mandatory. Hammer. I think we'll get the curse first, because maybe there's something that we can actually, like, direct our build a little bit. Hello. Have a nectar.
I'm thankful for your faith in your stronger dream, babe.
Oh no, does this count as a non-rare boon? It does, I reckon. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's just do that one. We fulfilled the prophecy, so I mean, we fulfilled 2 of Fate's prophecies this run so far. I'm like really, whether we succeed in this run or not, like we've kind of already succeeded in a way. Ta-da! I think that one seems really good. Knock foes away and have +10 power. That seems kind of giga.
I think I'm finished here.
Beep, beep, beep. Anything else? No. Greatest 6. Oh, there. Yeah, having it knock foes away is just absolutely giga. Like, alright. I think I would actually prefer to go with a Poseidon build, rather than a Hera build. Like, I was only doing the Hera one to fulfill the prophecy, and we've sort of done that. So I might go for the Poseidon. I think just because I got the knockback on my attack, the knockback combined with the wave effect, like, I just feel like that's the way to go. So we might do that. Let's see what we got here. Three pylons left. I think if we just go for the 3 on the left, actually, that might be the vibe. Ta-da!
Hear me on my authority.
Why did it have to be common? Why did it have to be common? That's so rude. I could re-roll.
Let's try this again.
Oh, that's even worse. I could re-roll. Oh no, stop. Oh god. Well, rip. Alright, in that case, what we might do instead is go...
What's with those shamblers?
Alright, I know this is a wild choice, but I'm gonna go do the Demeter boon over here, just in case I can get the boon that rarefies your other boons after so many encounters, because that will kind of fix that problem.
Almost finished.
Ta-da! Did I make a questionable strategic decision? Maybe. Rip. Alright. I think if we get the special dealing more damage. I don't want to get other common boons because like only having the one that I have to rarefy is easier than having to rarefy everything. So I mean, we're feeling strong for the early game, like early game strength. It feels really good. Just that like common boon on my main attack is gonna like shoot me in the foot for the rest of the run. That's probably a bad choice. I think let's go for the Hermes.
Shades, I release you.
Ta-da!
Lord Hermes.
Let's go. Oh, that's nice though. 45 seconds is a long time. But I like money. Don't we all? I mean, a good choice with the like the ordering thing just there. So I'm actually kind of happy with that. Let's get that. Oh, collect my reward first. All right, there we go. That one's kind of nice. That one's kind of nice. I think it's probably a waste of money, that one. Oh, let's just get it anyway.
Coming soon.
Was that it? Is that? Yeah, balance remaining 0. All right.
Finished here.
Right. Oh, please don't.
You just made me lose count of all my blasted coin.
Sorry.
Should have been told.
That one?
Trusty Hera.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Take some.
My attacks gain power. That seems good. And let's take that.
Sister.
Alright, Brooks has suggested in the Twitch chat, after the boss, swap to the trinket thing that gives more HP from fountain and increases the rarity of one boon. I can swap before drinking. Well, that's a good suggestion.
I remember back when we
But it did distract me from my fishing, Brooks. I lost the fish because of that, and I'll never forgive you. Ah! My attacks do like so much damage. I love this. Like the knockback is beautiful. The wave is beautiful. Like it's just, I think I'm gonna have a good run this run. Yeah, I mean, that was really clean fight. Like, that was... Ah.
Lights out. For me.
Ta-da! Okay, I can swap the trinket before I use the fountain.
Try another one, maybe.
The next turn's one common boon of yours heroic. Okay. Brooks, that was an amazing idea. I apologize for what I said about the boss fight thing. And I hang my head in shame for what I said. Let's get that. Does that give me enough to get something else? No. Alright, let's go. Maybe you're actually a genius. Okay. I can't believe my attack boon's heroic now. Oh my god, this is giga. This is absolutely giga. And yeah, that's amazing. Okay. Ooh. Do you need to play the first game before this one? No, not really. I think they stand alone like quite happily.
Which way now?
The story of the first game is really good. What max health or do I want a Hermes boon? Oh, Hermes. Yeah, the story of the first one is really cool. And so if you're not going to play it, maybe like watch like a summary video or something on the story. But you don't even have to do that. Like this story very happily like does stand by itself.
In the name of Hades. There's my order.
Thank you for my order.
More sticklers.
Well, we're having a good run. Let's not give it away. Who's left? Who's alive? Oh, no one's alive. Wonderful. Yeah, I need the nectar.
That last nectar you got me was so good. Can't
I'm offering, so here.
something happened since the last time?
Did I reach Chronos?
Now I feel like nachos. Whenever I clear 7 encounters, receive a delivery of health and 2 boon levels. Yes. Yes.
Careful, okay?
I will not be careful. Yeah, why not? Murder!
Olympus, I accept this message.
Special's currently doing. Specials with freeze. No, I kind of want to keep the freeze. Hello. A snack, thank you. How did you know? Look at this. Husband predicting my needs. Thank you, baby. Yummy yogurt. That was pretty good. All right. Well, yeah. Let's especially no. Maybe that one's nice. That way, if I get actually, that is quite protective. Like I just have to get one more rock and one more fire. That could be protective. I might get that one.
Very well.
They are a very, very good egg. It is why I married the man. Oh, this guy. This guy kind of wrecked me last time. I did beat him, but he absolutely wrecked me last time I fought him. So, let's try not have that again. Surely the power of Poseidon will help. Hello. Please don't kill me. Panic! Oh god. Oh god, that hurts so much. Stop it! Nej, varför? Varför? Vad gjorde jag mot dig? I mean, other than destroying your tentacles. Oh my god, I'm 13 health. I'm gonna lose Death Defiance to this joker. This absolute joker of a boss. I didn't. Can I hold on? Can I recover?
How many ships have fallen in that war? On my authority.
And that also gets me the fire. Yeah, extended family. Fantastic.
My strength reborn.
Oh god, Karen, please give me health. Please give me health. I need health so bad. You don't have health. Oh god. That's fine. I don't even mind. I don't even mind. I don't need health. Yes. Froth. Yes, 100%.
Until we meet again.
My attack just got stronger. That is insane. Alright, we're gonna lose the Death Defiance here, I suspect, but... Oh, I forgot! I ordered health from Hermes! That was a good investment. Oh my god, okay. Well, I guess we're fine now. Money or Pom? I think we want Pom, actually. Ta-da! Yes.
Greater might.
Oh, yeah, max health. Oh, these Hermes investments are paying off. Okay. We are very strong. We are very strong. We're in a very good position. I need one more rock to get that other boon. One more rock boon to get the other one. Ooh, a fishy fish. Hello, fish.
The hunt begins.
Ta-da! A squid! I love squids. Look! Look at my necklace. It's the tentacle one. I was telling people about the tentacle one yesterday on my stream. I want that one, and it will get rarefied because I'll have the rock.
I felt something.
I think that worked. We'll check after the fight.
She's angry with me now.
Ooh. Ow.
Need to recharge.
Ow. That was a bit rough. Yeah, I think that worked. I don't think I have any common blessings now. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So now if I pick any common ones, they become rare. So that's nice. We get fine line. One game. Ta-da! It's Tamagotchi time! Alright, I'm gonna have some caffeine. That's my self-care right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to eat some twisties. That's a better idea. What is everyone else doing for Tamagotchi time? You're emotionally obligated to do one self-care thing, so let me know what you're doing in the chat. I think I'm going to get the fissure. Chocolate! Chocolate is a... Kizzy, chocolate is a good self-care thing. This is therapist approved. Sip, sip. Yep, sip, 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 sip. And Jay's going to eat something. Electrolytes! Yes, I love it. Still cooking mince for the nachos. Oh, I love nachos. Kakalaka. Thank you, Adam, for sharing the live. Support very appreciated. Oh my god, I gave away all of my health. Oh, that's fine. Who needs health? Not me. Right, doggy, I need mana. I need you to dig up some mana for me, please. Thank you. Ow. I really wish I was paying proper attention at the start of the fight. No, not you! Okay, okay, it's fine. That's fine. That's so fine. Puppy, I need mana or health or something. No! Oh God, okay. Oh, god damn it, I used the Death Defiance. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Alright, let's just get it out. Oh, that was unlucky. Not unlucky. I played badly at the start. It was a skill issue, but...
She never learns.
Ooh. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, moving right along. It's a shame I used that Death Defiance. That's so rude.
Now then.
What am I gonna... What item? I feel like I should level Morris's one. Yeah, let's get that one leveling. That seems like a good idea.
Might as well.
It's just really stressful. I don't like the countdown. The countdown just stresses me so much. I don't need the health. Alright, let's go. Alright. Moral of the story. Play better. Not like that.
It's no use.
Okay. I think we go for Pom. Money. Money. Oh no, I get the bonuses to money. I'm gonna go with the money. for me. Now I remembered I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Be right back. Oh god, yep. I feel that, Jay. Max health. I just don't think I think we're too far in to invest in a hex now. Then again, I am spending a lot of magic. Like, any hex probably would have been good, but oh well.
Can't right now.
Ow. Ta-da! Yes, one Death Defiance refill. Yes, please. Max health? Yes. Max magic? Yes. Yeah, and we're gonna go for the hammer. I think we are doing pretty damn good here.
Not now.
Ta-da! Hi Adam. They don't work for Blackbird anymore. 20% further and deal damage plus 30% damage. Telling your attacks you move in 5 20% faster. I'm gonna go that one.
I'm grateful, Daedalus.
Alrighty. Have a look. Hex. Maybe. Money. Maybe. I'm gonna go money. I'm sticking with what I said before where it's too late to... Whee! Ta-da! For anyone, for anyone who hasn't heard yet as well, I've made a Discord channel. So a lot of people were saying how nice it is finding that nice little community on stream. I've made a Discord channel where people can connect even outside of my streams. If you go to my TikTok channel and you click on like my profile and you click on the link tree, there's an invite link to the Discord server there.
Cousin, after much consideration, I admit the best plan that I have for stopping time.
Lord Uncle Zeus
It is. My energies.
Oh god. I'm gonna do this one for the prophecy. I don't know how that works with the special on this thing. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. I don't think that's very, yeah, I don't think that's super helpful for this build, but I fulfilled the prophecy, and that's what matters. Thank you for sharing the live, Nox. Very appreciated. Poseidon or... I'm actually going to go for the Poseidon. I don't know why, it feels right. Ta-da! Okay. What does Ocean Swell do? I have a chance to fire 2 times. Okay, deal. And Fine Line must be the rift that forms. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're gonna go with another Poseidon one. What could possibly go wrong? Hello! Greatest of successes.
Need to recharge. Mistakes were made.
Perfection. Those are good ones to level up. Yeah, we're gonna go high surf. Ta-da! Ooh, shop. Gain 1 Death Defiance refill. I've already ordered a refill. I don't think it's gonna let me go above my cap, is it? What if it does? I don't think it will. What's next? Pom or probably gonna go for the Pom.
What's Hermes offering this eve?
I think if we get that one and that one, and I'm not going to risk spending 160 on something that I'm not going to get the benefits for, because I have a Death Defiance refill incoming in a couple of encounters. So, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Yeah.
It's no use.
God, the wave effects are just so nice. Like, this build feels nice. Like, are there better builds? Yes, but this one just feels really smooth to use. Great success. Bing. Oh, that one.
Always a treat.
Ta-da! The pop. Let's just get some power going on.
Can't right now.
Hooray! Alright. think that one. Yeah.
Feeling fine. Let me help you.
That one. That one. Those. That one. That one. These. That one. Hooray! Money. That one and that one. That one is what I want. Yes, that one. I want that one. Let's go. That was an easy choice. That was an easy choice.
Tell me, Titan.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming it.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for...
Ah! Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Nox. No. Magic. Okay, well, that magic probably wasn't worth running into the blue fire of death. Alright, okay, we got this. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Middle.
Oh no.
Right. Middle. Middle. Perfection. Streamception, Nox. I appreciate your support. Whee! All of the streams. Ah! Ah! You know what? Maybe I should have bought that on the Death Defiance. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, middle. Sorry, left, middle. Left, right, middle. Left, middle. Left, right, middle. Okay, cool. My brain. There's my Death Defiance. Boo. Oh, okay. Hey, dude, I'm not gonna be able to beat him in that many. Like, yeah, okay. Boo. There we go. Alright, there we go.
The famous wrath of Olymp. I have suffered.
Thank you for sharing the live, Tammy.
See you later.
I just got a lot of upgrades from Hermes. They just all happened at once. We might as well level the Lucky Tooth. Although, no, you know what? We're going to keep the Moros one on. That and take that. Yep. Love it. Let's go.
The mountain's tallest peak. Enough of this.
My Death Defiance.
Please,
Alright, so now I have
well done.
2 Death Defiance and a Moros 10-second thing. Alright, that's fine. That is a-okay. Ta-da! Oh, I didn't get anything. Gold! I think we go Poms? we go Poms? Poms. We're going Poms. Oh, not these jokers. That actually went very well. That went very well.
Your father shall be hearing about this.
Oh no, Nox. The birds are terrorizing Nox. A flat 9% damage seems nice. I'm gonna go Ocean Swell though. Away we go. Ah! Well, that went well. Ah! Okay.
Here, fishy. To me. Of the storm gullet.
Hooray! Yeah, the max magic is nice at this point. I'm gonna go to Dem and Boom. I have no explanation as to why, I just want to. Bruh. Big monster scary. How did I not get hit then? What the hell? You know what? I'll take it. Alright, I got hit this time. I see you. See what I did there? I'm very funny. It's extra funny because I'm using a Poseidon build, so it's like I see you. Yeah, like that's why I. You know what? I don't have to explain my joke. We all got it. Ah. Holy. Alright. Well, can't argue with results. Hi, Dev. How are you doing, Dev MJ? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Maybe that kind of seems nice. We're gonna do that one. Less damage. Seems nice.
Good job.
Am I Australian? I am Australian, yes.
Hummies.
You've knocked Typhon around a bit, but he's still plenty mad. Isn't there some...
If by make him go away for good, you mean have his whole existence.
Oh, great. Can't do things quick.
Take care.
Alright, we take that. Oh my gosh, a Death Defiance? Yes, please. I mean, that was just the... How is Australia currently? Warming up. Good. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's fine. It's very windy here at the moment in Sydney. Yeah, that one. Okay. Fine line. Oh, fine line became heroic. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the damage. Alright, okay, we are now going to be fighting Big Boss. Big Boss boy. Alright, people. I don't know if I can do this one. I'm enjoying this game. Wish me luck. Ah! 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 Okay, boo, 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 boo. Alright, this is so rude. Doggy, I need you to dig me up some more magic. Quick smart, thank you. Ah. Ah, okay, we're not doing very well. This is a poor start. Bleh. Dodging into the attack is not ideal. Looks like an extra 10 seconds of damage. Because of Lord Moros, so that's kind of nice. Ow, there goes my Death Defiance. Wait, do I get that each time I hit Death Defiance? Because an extra 10 seconds of damage free, like I don't have to worry about getting hit, is actually kind of nice. Ow! Oh my god, I'm not going to get these guys down in time. There's one, but he's... Oh my god, stop hitting me! It's rude. Right, he just doesn't, he's not listening. He's not listening. Alright, he's down. Alright. Alright, no, okay, I only get it once per encounter. That's fine. Oh, there's so much going on. Bleh. Bleh. Oh, I'm up to this. Okay, I didn't realize I was, like, I had him down so much. Bleh. Alright, okay. Oh my god, this is really coming down to the wire again. Haha, we got him! We got him! Success. Right. At least it wasn't as much down to the wire as the last boss fight.
Fool, you monster.
Oh, fantastic. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Oh, okay.
Tucked away.
Greatest of success. Herman, thank you for your support.
To all my family on the mountain, let me pass.
Chocolate. Yum, 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 yum. Well, this went well.
Beautiful. The king and queen.
Welcome back.
Don't be shy. How my lord husband scoffed when first I brought forth that perhaps this deadly witch niece of his, raised from infancy to vanquish time itself, could also be...
Hera, dear, of course we reached agreement on that matter, else my good niece would not be here now.
We're getting closer to something. It's very likely that the means we use to rid ourselves of one of our...
You hear that, Zeus? The greatest inconveniences we...
You need but tell us what else must be done to facilitate this outcome, Malinoe.
Please hold out as long as possible, for your blessings and support are invaluable. One way.
May it be thus. We'd ask you take your time, my dear, but there's no telling. Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, Flower, it's truly you.
Damn it.
Forgive me, we must maintain decorum here, but I am very...
Lady Demeter, the honor is mine.
Please call me grandmother, although perhaps not here. I was furious to...
Unfortunately not.
If the fates have any
Hello.
mercy in their heart.
You truly think we'll soon get blasted Typhon well out of our way for good?
If we can rid ourselves of Kronos, then we should be able to rid ourselves of the father of all.
Well, remind me...
All right. That was a good run.
Return to Shadow now.
Ta-da! That went really well.
We're getting somewhere.
Hello.
Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this.
Hi, Will. How you doing?
Well, he said...
That's early.
Have you come here to try and pull me onto Phasmophobia? Is that what's going on? Is that what's up?
We'll figure this out.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yes. Fantastic.
The Queen of Olympus favors you.
Hitting those. Will, that's very, very suspicious. Very suspicious. I don't believe you. Completing 5 Chaos Trials might be on the menu, actually. Don't be suspicious, don't be... Yeah,
This has to wake Lord Hypnos up.
Soot. How do we get soot? Where do we get that from? Do I make it? Make it.
The task proceeds.
Full grown.
Okay. Look, I'll be on for Phasmophobia. I want to do it now or later. Probably later. But then Phasmophobia Halloween event's on. Oh, thanks, Willow. What do I have? I have buy the thingies.
I've need of that.
Hello.
I wonder, did the weavings of the
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be...
You knew I'd vanquished
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, she's still leaving rubbish everywhere. That's so rude.
I'll just clean this up.
Sounds like there was a big commotion on Olympus.
Alright, I'm gonna do 1 to 2 more runs, Willow, and then I could be convinced to play some
If
Phasmophobia.
someone misses out on a good time, you gotta play it down.
You should feel bad.
Well, now I don't.
Actually, can we gift Lord Moros something? We can gift him some ambrosia. Well, let's do that.
Lord Moros, I wanted you to have this either way, though if you're not too busy at the moment.
Princess Malinoe, it would be my...
Great
So
success.
It can be a lot, of course. I don't know what's the better source of motive. Then where did you find the strength? Your responsibility.
It all simply became a force of habit at some point.
I wouldn't have expected Doom himself to harbor.
Well, perhaps I should have been born as...
I like his purple eyes.
I've
How come
decided
my
it
eyes
comes
aren't
from the
purple?
thought of finding
They got
more of
ripped
this
off.
ambrosia out there.
Yes, it is. I very much enjoyed your company.
I trust so too.
That one. Being able to harvest all the plots at once is nice. That's very nice. I appreciate that.
It is done.
Yeah, yeah. I like absolutely. If I was doing oh, I didn't plant anything last time. Silly me. If I was able to change my appearance, I would give myself purple eyes. I don't think I'd change much else though.
So there you were.
We fought.
Oh, quite crude.
I was just getting to that part.
Nectar do I have? Well, I don't actually need nectar for anything else at this point, I don't think. I don't think I need it for any of my cauldron recipes.
It's a new moon.
So I can probably just freely give it out to who I feel like.
Oh no. Just take it and enjoy it, Nem.
Ha, en trevlig dag också, Kizzy.
Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the...
Right, I am okay, Willow, you've convinced me. I am going to hop onto Phasmophobia. Yes. Well, for anyone who wants to come across, I will be making a guest. Oh, Will, are you streaming? Are you going to be streaming, Phaz? I'm going to assume yes. For anyone who wants to, I'm going to be playing some Phasmophobia now, so I'm going to hop off this stream. But if anyone who wants to join on Willow's stream, we'll be playing in a team on Phasmophobia, making a little bit of a guest appearance there. Let me just pop in Willow's Twitch account in the chat. There we go. So if anyone wants to watch play some Phasmophobia, go to that Twitch channel and watch me and Willow play some Phas. It is not in any way professional me or associated with professional me or associated with Blackbird psychology in any way, and is absolutely an 18+ thing, and there will be lots of spooks and scariness and that kind of thing. So like adults only and not part of the professional profile or associated in any way. But oh, I should also put that in the Twitch chat as well. Let me put that on. Okay, so that is ooh. That's not gonna work. Oh god. Hang on a sec. Give me to pop that into the Twitch chat. Oh, Herman, please don't step there. Oh god. Fine. There you go. That will be the channel that I'm on. But thank you everybody for watching and for joining me on stream this morning and cheering me on with the boss fights. Hopefully I'll see a few people on the next stream. And yeah, if you haven't already, you can go to the link tree on my profile on TikTok, or if you're on Twitch, you can just go to my profile and there's a link to the Discord server there if you'd like to otherwise socialize with the stream people outside of the streams. But thank you everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll talk to you all again soon. It's downloading Twitch. Okay, well there you go. So I'll I will also post that name in the Discord as well. So just the username, it'll be on the Discord. All right, I'll talk to everyone later. And Willow, I'll be on in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and close up my stream stuff and such.